So we have these four guys, myself included, and we wanted to be able to maintain control of pretty much every piece of the puzzle in regards to writing, editing, creating book covers, you name it. We wanted all of that to really be under our own control, but as well to put out as honest and professional a product as possible. Some of the things you get from Dark Red Press are thrillers and romance, as well as horror. And for the horror stories, we kind of run the gamut, everything from psychological to flat out gore. But it always lends itself to the story. The story is the driver. It always will be. Well, I've been writing since I was in my teens, but one of the things that I really wanted to do was to maintain control of what was going out there. Initially, I had put in, far too many submissions to count in regards to short stories. What I had gone through myself in writing a novel wound up being more of a trying time than I had ever anticipated. When I came to the point where I wanted to write a novel, I knew it was going to take more than just, a couple of months. It was going to take a lot more than that. One of my friends, John Smith, who's also an author with DRP, one of his suggestions was to be able to write the story like, for instance, Stephen King did with The Green Mile. When The Green Mile came out, it wasn't a novel, it was 7 novellas. So he had broken that story up dramatically in pieces that he wrote individually, and then that eventually became the novel. When I started working with the idea of DRP, Dark Red Press, I had finished the novel, it had come out, I had produced what I thought was a really excellent story. It was fun, it was adventuresome, and I'd gotten a lot of really good reviews on it. And the guys who I had been dealing with, both from an advice perspective, reading some of their work, they're reading some of my work. We might have something here. We might have people who had like ideas and had similar philosophies. And so what came of that was Dark Red Press. One of the first authors that I had spoken to about this was Brian Steele, who's just a phenomenal horror writer. I mean, the first time that I read anything from him, I was shocked at how good it was. With Brian, I really see him as the next Clive Barker, without question. John Smith has released a couple of books. The Finding Katie, which is one of the best paranormal romance reads that I've read in probably the last 5 or 6 years. A new story from Jack McCallum. It's actually a 10th anniversary version of his Made in the USA, which is just an absolutely amazing thriller that's hilarious and turns American pop culture on its head. It's really outstanding, and I was very, very proud to be part of the re-release of that under the Dark Red Press label. We just released a Halloween collection that Brian Steele edited called Past the Patch, and I think it's such a great collection of stories from people all around the country. Opportunity for us to kind of get these authors, these independent authors' names out there, being able to share all of the things that we love with all of the people that we admire, and to share all of the things from people we admire with all the people we love. So it doesn't get any better than that. Going forward, we can see that there's going to be a lot of growth and creative endeavors along with just the book writing. For instance, we're looking at creating more book trailers, doing some videos. We have our own Dark Red Press website on YouTube. So if you get a chance, take a look, drop by darkredpress.com and see what we have to offer. I don't think you'll be disappointed.